It's literally okay to come off a little crazy to other people, especially if you know that you're right. Especially if you know that in your reality there has been things to upset you. There has been things to make you feel, conflicted even within yourself, and that's perfectly normal. Just because other people may not understand in that moment, like it's so easy for somebody to just be like, "Oh, you're crazy, you're doing too much." Okay, but in reality, what you're going through is real, and nobody else can tell you otherwise. So it's okay to sit in your reality and do what you got to do. Okay. So I'm getting that right now you are very emotional. Like your emotions are all over the place. Like one minute you feel, up for everything, you're okay, and the next minute you feel like down about things. And if you're not feeling that way, it could be like it's a certain situation where like you have to just decide how you feel about things. Okay, like something may have occurred and you just like, dang, I feel hurt by it, but then I feel happy for this person, but then I feel angry. Like you just have different mixed emotions about something, and I'm just getting to tell you that it's okay. Like it's about you. It's time for you to sit back and start to nurture yourself, because right now this is the hardest time to just be talking to somebody else and just expecting them to take care of you. You know what I'm saying? Because your emotions are all over the place, you can't put all that on somebody else. It's time for you to just sit back with yourself and journal and figure out why you feel the way you do. Where are these thoughts coming from? What are your beliefs about yourself and about something that's happening? And get to a point where you feel more at peace and that you have released all this stuff. Okay, because I'm really getting right now, you feel pressured to just jump into a place where you feel like everything's okay now. You know what I'm saying? And I know that's where, everybody wants to be. You want to feel comfortable, but I'm getting that this is not the time to be trying to rush that, because you can end up in a dangerous situation by like trying to make it seem like you're normal, or you're trying to fit in and you're not really feeling that way. Okay. Because then eventually you're just going to burst out and be like, like it's just going to be like an explosion. So I'm getting like right now, instead of going too far to the left or too far to the right, allow yourself to be in the middle and allow yourself to like flow. Allow yourself to not be feeling one emotion all the time. It's okay to be back and forth, but give yourself that time to do that. Okay, so on the back of this card it says dream, which is number 11. So it could be something like a lot of this is going on in your head, and a lot of this, like, you might be reliving old traumas and old things that happened to you before. Like something may have happened recently that has triggered some things. Okay, like you want to feel happy for somebody, but you feel sad or you feel angry, right? But those angry feelings or those negative feelings may really be coming from a past experience where things really were. It's like it was more likely for you to feel mad or angry, but in this situation it's just coming up because you never really let yourself flow back then. So allow yourself to get it out now. Okay, so number 11 is right here, which is the dream card, and I just feel like this, whatever this is, it's just knocking you right on, like, onto a path of self-discovery. Okay, like you're walking through another door. It's like an opportunity for you to learn something about yourself and for you to get closer to yourself. Okay, so it says you have used different faiths, ideas, icons, and totems as guideposts to a higher level of thought to gain a different and better perspective. You have looked to wildlife as spirit guides and teachers, honoring them with art, I'm all over the place. Time spent in nature and medicine bundles. You have admired birds, the strongest and the smallest. The fetishes, feathers, crystals, all have been dreamed over in ceremony, and all have been powerful in your intent. But this power is lost when your dreams get wild and unfocused. You wear two different faces when you are unfamiliar with your truth, and you wear both of these masks together when you are a great pretender, not understanding the sacred dream reality in which you live. If you were a bird of prey, what would you be? How would you feel? Do you think you would seek to be anything other than the great bird the Creator intended you to be? Okay, so this is asking you to allow yourself, like, could you possibly be anybody else? You know what I'm saying? You can't try to just be somebody else right now. That's not going to help you. And like I said, like, you wearing these masks together, like, it's going too far to the left, going too far to the right. We know that none of these are true. What am I trying to say? You need healing, okay? You very much need to heal a situation, because something has triggered you and is making you feel like, crazy and out of the norm. And I'm getting that you're going to come to an agreement with yourself very soon if you just allow yourself to cooperate, allow yourself to be okay with the fact that you're not perfect right now. It's just an energy thing. Like, I remember saying in another reading that, like, what you chase runs the other way, and what you just relax on and allow to come to you, more than likely it's gonna stick to you, because you're not obligating it to be right there. You know what I'm saying? It's not obligated to stay. So I'm getting, the same way you're like, oh, I need control over my life, I need to do this, I need to be able to do this. It's like you're overlooking the fact that you are able to do that, because you're overdoing it, you know what I'm saying? But once you let go of the fact that, okay, like, I don't have to have control, then you're going to see the little control the actual control that you do have, and it's going to mean so much more than what you think. So it says cooperation instead of competition, okay? It says what's yours is yours, and no one can take it from you. There's no need to compete, as there is an abundance for all. You have complete access to unlimited abundance for yourself and to share with others. With cooperative partnerships, you can accomplish anything, okay? So that's pretty much wrapping up what I was saying to y'all about, it's not about arguing with yourself about picking and choosing black or white, left or right or anything like that. It's just about knowing that you're human, and there's a time and a space for everything. Like, it's a time and a place to be mad, it's a time and a place to be happy, but you have to realize the bigger picture, okay? Realize people's intentions, realize when you're actually in the wrong, or when you're actually, just tripping or something. Like, it's just about being aware of yourself and having more control over that, okay? And it's okay to not have control over it sometimes, because you know that it comes from a place of, it's life. Sometimes life is gonna knock you into the place where you can't control shit, and that's just how it gotta go. So yeah, y'all, I appreciate y'all for tuning into these messages. If it resonated with y'all, please let me know in the comments. Please hit that thumbs up button as well, and subscribe to the channel to support, and also hit that bell to stay notified, okay? Thank y'all so much for everything, for your attention, and for allowing me to read for y'all, okay? And yeah, I'll see y'all in my next video, okay? Bye bye.